For many years, Airbus and Boeing have been engaged in an intense battle. Boeing, based in Seattle, has a long history of manufacturing iconic and top-tier airplanes, such as the 747. With innovations like fly-by-wire, Airbus, which has its headquarters in Blagnac, France, brought the aviation sector into the 21st century and swiftly established itself as a major player in the world aviation market. What distinguishes their planes from one another, though? What caused the current level of competition? More significantly, who will rule the skies of the future? Now, you might be surprised by the response, as there is a few fundamental differences that set the Airbus and the Boeing apart. Let's explore a few before diving into why the differences exist in the first place. For the most part, Boeing airplanes use traditional control yokes, which resemble steering wheels. Pilots have a more comfortable and interactive control experience with these yokes. Airbus planes, on the other hand, have side sticks. Yokes provide greater tactile and visual feedback than side sticks, although side sticks are more ergonomic and compact. The fly-by-wire system, which substitutes electronic interfaces for manual flight controls, was invented by Airbus. When a pilot operates the controls in a FPW system, their inputs is translated into electrical signals. The computer receives these signals, processes them, and decides how's best to move the aircraft's control surfaces, such as the rudders, elevators, and ailerons. Boeing also embraced fly-by-wire technology, but their setup maintains part of the classic feel of flying by providing more tactile feedback. Pilots who would rather have more hands-on experience will find this method appealing. Airbus aircraft also has the auto-trim system, which automatically modifies the plane's trim while in flight to help maintain stability and lessen the burden on the pilot. However, pilots of Boeing aircraft must manually alter the trim using a separate control. Some pilots like this design because it allows them more direct control over the aircraft's behavior. Boeing cockpits have a more conventional design, with a large number of tangible dials, switches, and gauges. Pilots switching from earlier aircrafts may find this design easier to operate. Airbus cockpits, on the other hand, feature a more contemporary streamlined design that incorporates touchscreens and digital displays. This method makes it simpler to manage information and less cluttered, which facilitates pilots' access to vital information. Pilots can switch between different Airbus aircrafts more readily because the Airbus places a strong emphasis on model similarity. Airlines gain from the strategy since it cuts down on training expenses and time. In contrast, there's a greater variance in the system and architecture of the cockpit on the Boeing aircraft. Although this can make switching between models more difficult, it enables Boeing to customize each aircraft to meet the demands of a particular market. Boeing provides a wide variety of airplanes to meet the needs of different market niches. Small regional jets like the 737 and huge long-range aircrafts like the 777 and the 787 are among the lineup offerings. Because of its versatility, Boeing is able to service a large number of clients and routes. Airbus covers a wide range of sizes and capabilities, from the A320 for regional trips to the A380 for high-capacity, long-haul flights, even though it offers fewer different models. William E. Boeing launched an American aerospace corporation, Boeing, in 1916. Boeing has been a major force in shaping the aviation sector for more than a century. In contrast, Airbus was founded in 1970 as a European collaboration that combined the aerospace resources of Germany, the United Kingdom, and France. With its remarkable growth over the last 50 years, Airbus is now a formidable rival to Boeing in the global market. Boeing provides a wide range of airplanes to suit different market niches. The 737, which is narrow-body, the 747, which is the jumbo jet, the 767, which is a mid-size wide-body, the 77, which is a large wide-body, and the 787, which is an advanced wide-body, are among their commercial aircrafts. In addition, Boeing manufactures spacecrafts like the CST-100 Starliner and military planes like the FA-18 Hornet. With well-known models like the A220 regional jet, the A320 narrow-body, the A330 wide-body, the A350 advanced wide-body, and the A380 jumbo jet, Airbus principally concentrates on commercial aircraft. Additionally, Airbus manufactures military aircraft such as the cargo plane A400M. In the aviation industry, Boeing and Airbus have a bitter competition and are always vying for new orders and clients. Airbus has maintained a marginally larger market share in recent years as a result of strong sales of its A320neo family. For the purpose of surpassing one another and gaining a bigger market share, both businesses keep coming up with new ideas and aircraft types. The United States is home to Boeing's main manufacturing sites, including sizable ones in North Charleston, South Carolina, and Everett, Washington. In contrast, Airbus has several production facilities located throughout Europe, including Seville, Spain, Hamburg, Germany, and Toulouse, France. In order to support their manufacturing operations, both organizations also rely on a global network of suppliers and partners, procuring assemblies and parts from other nations. Both Boeing and Airbus are dedicated to lessening their environmental effects through the development of airplanes that use less fuel and the adoption of sustainable production techniques. Both businesses have unveiled new aircraft models, such as the Boeing 787 and the Airbus A350, which combine aerodynamic designs and cutting-edge materials to reduce fuel usage. In an effort to build a more sustainable future for aviation, both manufacturers are also spending money on research and development to investigate alternative propulsion systems, including electric and hydrogen-based technology. The aircraft sector is always changing, and Airbus and Boeing have different obstacles to overcome. Regulation changes, geopolitical unrest, and economic swings can all have an effect on a company's profitability and long-term strategy. To preserve their dominance in the aviation industry, Boeing and Airbus keep making investments in cutting-edge goods and technologies in spite of all these challenges. They also adjust to market trends, like the need for more environmentally friendly air travel and the requirement for more effective aircrafts to meet the needs of a global community that is becoming more integrated. When the Airbus was launched in 1970, Boeing, which was founded in 1916, had already established itself as a major force in the aviation business. In an effort to undermine Boeing's hegemony and promote European aerospace collaboration, the European consortium Airbus was established. The Airbus A300, a wide-body aircraft intended to rival Boeing's 747, marked the start of the real rivalry between Airbus and Boeing. Airbus established itself in the industry thanks to the efficiency and cutting-edge features of the A300. In 1987, Airbus launched the A320, a narrow-body aircraft with a novel fly-by-wire technology, which put Boeing's well-liked 737 in direct competition. As both businesses kept improving their products, the competition grew more fierce over time. With airplanes like the Boeing 777 and the Airbus A330, as well as the more sophisticated Boeing 787 Dreamliner and the Airbus A350 XWB, Boeing and Airbus have been competing head-to-head in the wide-body market. Modern materials and technology are used in these aircraft to satisfy the changing requirements of airlines. The world's largest passenger aircraft, the Airbus A380, introduced competition for the venerable Boeing 747 jumbo jet in 2005. The 747-8 Intercontinental prioritized fuel efficiency and operational flexibility, whereas the A380 offered more capacity. Both Boeing and Airbus have experienced difficulties ranging from technical problems to shifts in customer preferences and economic downturns. Both businesses have been forced by their competitiveness to innovate and adjust to the constantly shifting needs of the aviation sector. Given the growing significance of sustainability in aviation, Airbus and Boeing are investing large sums of money to create more environmentally friendly aircrafts. To cut carbon emissions, this entails investigating and utilizing alternative fuels like biofuels and synthetic fuels. Both businesses are also investigating the possibility of using hydrogen-based technology and electric propulsion as more environmentally friendly energy sources. These initiatives seek to satisfy global emission objectives while reducing the environmental impact of aviation. It is expected that Airbus and Boeing would incorporate digital technology advancements into their aircrafts and operations when they become available. This might involve improving communications between aircrafts to maximize flight planning, utilizing real-time data analytics to enhance maintenance procedures, and implementing artificial intelligence technology to boost overall productivity. The design, construction, and operation of airplanes will probably change as a result of the integration of digital technologies, making air travel safer and more effective. To stay competitive, Airbus and Boeing need to constantly adjust to the dynamic aviation market. This entails catering to changing consumer tastes, such as a need for more environmentally friendly flight options and customized in-flight experiences. It also entails managing geopolitical shifts, regulatory adjustments, and economic swings that may have an effect on the aviation sector. Time will tell if the prospective competition from other businesses, like the Chinese-owned Comac, will boost cooperation or exacerbate the rivalry between Boeing and Airbus. Both businesses may continue to innovate and influence the direction of aviation by staying adaptable and sensitive to market developments. So what does this mean for Boeing and Airbus going forward? For decades, these two formidable entities have challenged one another to be the greatest in the aviation industry. They maintain its position at the top of the aircraft manufacturing industry by constantly being at the forefront of technology, design, and efficiency. Pilots and airlines may favor one aircraft over the other based in large part of the primary distinctions between them. Despite their differences, both businesses continue to grow and adapt in order to satisfy the constantly shifting demands of the international aviation sector. In the future, sustainability, digitization, pilot training, urban air mobility, basically think flying taxis, and market adaptation will be the main priorities for Airbus and Boeing. We have yet to determine if they'll team up, face new competition, or keep up their rivalry, but one thing's for sure, the battle for the skies is far from over. So let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you know how the US president travels? Well, you can find out more if you watch this video right here.